Our guest is Roy Lemmel, and everybody that knows anything about rodeo knows Roy. And exciting time of year with high school rodeo going on.
Oh, it's a blast. You know, South Dakota is known for its rodeo stars, and this is how they get their beginning, and looks like a great year.
You know, Jay Matson was the advisor last year, and you took over this year.
Well, there's actually a bunch of us on the Booster Club, and Jay did a great job. You know, he's a great professional, and really, we don't do anything here. The Booster Club, and they're all meeting right now in the back room, and there's 30-some parents, and they help put on the regional rodeo and get behind these kids, and it makes it happen. So it's a group effort.
Yeah. Of course, you're leading up to the regionals in Belle Fourche and then the state finals over at Fort Pierre.
Yeah, you know, we got a new rodeo grounds in Sturgis that we're still working on. So Belle Fourche was gracious enough to host us, and you're talking about one of the best rodeo grounds in the world. Obviously, they put on one of the greatest rodeos in the world over the 4th of July, so we're happy to be there. It's a great facility, and we'll go from there. We start in Wall, go to Belle Fourche, and then on to state in Fort Pierre.
The Sturgis kids won the state title last year. Are you looking forward to another strong showing this year?
Well, I think we will have a strong showing. There's a lot of great kids and a lot of great schools. I think Sturgis is going to be here for a while. I think Belle Fourche is going to be here for a while, and Buffalo and Wall. There's great rodeo communities, but these kids are pretty strong and they practice. We've got close to 40 kids, and I'll say we'll be one of the top 3 teams for sure.
Well, Roy, we appreciate you taking time to visit with us here on Black Hills TV. Always good to visit with you.
Always great to be on, Dwight. We appreciate you guys.
My name is Landryhaugen, and this is my horse Scratchy. He's just a baby. He's 6. I'm roping on him this year in the breakaway roping, and we pretty much trained him. We right in the breakaway roping. We got him from some people named Paul and Janet Grimesman, great people. But individually, I've been absolutely blessed to ride some amazing animals and to get to do what I love every day. And as far as like in 6th grade, and 7th grade, and 8th grade, I made it to nationals in 6th grade in the barrel racing. In 7th grade, I made it in the barrel racing, pole bending, goat tying, and I think the ribbon roping. And my 8th grade year, I made it in those same events as well. My 8th grade year, I won a couple rounds and that kind of thing. I also had the opportunity to win the National Little Britches goat tying world title as an 8th grader. Then last year as a freshman, I won 2 state titles and didn't really do anything else after that. As a team, Sturgis had one of the best teams they've had in a very long time. We were, we had a group of very, very talented kids who I was blessed to get to know and compete with. We'll get there. A lot of those kids in Sturgis I've grown up around. Talon Elsher and Bodie Matson, Sydney Peterson, myself, and everyone else who contributed. So it was pretty cool to get to win that with a whole ton of people that I've known forever. All those kids are competitors. I mean, they're gonna they show up and you might want to leave because they're gonna figure out how to win one way or another. So to get to have that experience as a freshman was something that I won't ever forget.
I'm Jackson Ford. I'm a sophomore here at Sturgis. I ride saddle bronc and I steer wrestle. Last year I qualified for the state finals in the steer wrestling, and I plan on qualifying for the state finals in both steer wrestling and bronc riding this year.
My name is Talon Elsher. I am a saddle bronc rider, bull rider, and team roper. Last year I qualified for the state finals in bronc riding and bull riding. I made it to nationals last year in the bull riding, and my team roping horses, they're pretty good. I got a good heeling horse, and hopefully that works out this year and I can make it back to the state finals and hopefully nationals.
My name's Zabroski. I'm a freshman. I team rope, and my heel horse, I was roping off a Palomino horse I got from Billy Myers, and I had to put him down earlier this year, so we were looking at a new horse, and I just received her 2 weeks ago, so should be good. That new horse is a 15-year-old roan, red roan mare, and I heel.
Hey, I'm Cash Krogman, and I'm a sophomore here in Sturgis, and I ride bulls. This is my first year just getting into the groove of things and seeing where the year takes me and seeing if I can keep going at it next year, and hopefully all goes well this year. My first practice rodeo was the New Underwood Rodeo in Rapid, and it went pretty well for a good first time, and bulls are fun, and I enjoy it, so.
Hello, my name is Sydney Peterson. I'm currently an 11th grader. I do barrels, poles, breakaway, team roping, rein cow horse, and cutting. I use a horse named Redman for my rein cow horse and pole bending event, and I use Apollo for barrel racing. I use Queen for breakaway. I use Heidi for cutting, and then I use my horse Tux for team roping. So I ended up having a pretty good last year, and I ended up 6th in the cutting in the average, so I didn't quite make it to finals, but it still was a huge accomplishment for me, and I'm really hoping to make it to nationals this year.
My name is Kade Lemmel. I'm a freshman, and I'm 16, and I'm a team roper. My team roper partner is Presley Johnson. She's a freshman also, 15. My horse's name is Freckles, and I hope we can make it to state and at least state and nationals at least. But yeah, that'd be really cool. This horse is really important to me because it's a really good horse. It's pretty broke, and I don't know. It's just a nice horse, I guess, and it's really smart and it knows what to do, I guess.
I'm Taylor Price. I'm a freshman, and I do barrels, poles, goats, breakaway, reining cow horse, and cutting. I use my horse Jellybean on reining cow horse and cutting, my horse Smarty on poles and barrels, and I use Fiona on breakaway and goats. And I hope this year to at least make it to state and do well, so that's my goal.
Hi, my name's Shayla Ryan. I'm a 9th grader, and I do barrels, poles, and I'm slowly getting into breakaway. I run barrels and poles on my horse Calvin, and I run barrels on Klein, and I'm finishing him on breakaway. And I was also the recipient of the Lloyd Rickma Quarter Horse Award this year, so I'm planning on taking that filly and training her up and finishing out high school rodeo with her and hopefully getting somewhere.
Hi, my name is Presley Johnson. I'm a freshman, and I do barrels, breakaway, team roping, pole bending, goat tying, and my team roping partner is Kade Lemmel. He's also a 9th grader. I use Custer for goats, Lucy for poles, Sunny for team roping, Fish for breakaway, and Thunder for barrels, and they're all very good.
Hey, my name is Cashin Ford, and I'm 15 years old, and I'm a bareback rider.
Hi, my name is Michael Voigt. I've done bull riding for 1 year. I've went to 1 practice rodeo so far this year. I didn't do as good as I would like to, but it was still fun. I kind of got into it. My cousins all did bull riding.
My name's Jeanhart, and I do barrels and poles on my horse Oakley. I do rein cow horse on Kitty.
Hi, I'm Christina Cassidy. I'm a senior, and I barrel race. I barrel race on my horse Rio, and we've been barrel racing for about a year together, but I've been barrel racing for 5 or 6 years overall.
My name's McKenna Rock. I'm a junior, and I do breakaway and goats on my horse Betty. I've had her for about 3 years now. I got her from one of my dad's friends up in Wyoming.
My name's Amy Cooney, and I'm a sophomore, and I do barrels, poles, and breakaway. I do barrels and poles on my horse Bird and breakaway on my horse Pico. I got Bird from a family friend, and I've had her for 2 years, and then I got Pico from another family friend, and we've had him for 5 years.
I'm Regan Brown. I'm a sophomore, and I do barrels, poles, and breakaway. I do barrels and poles off a horse that we got about a year ago for my little sister, but I'm going to jump on him for the regional rodeos, and I do breakaway off of our horse I've been riding for about 2 years, but we've had him for about 7 years. And we got him from Texas as a reject cutting horse.
Hi, I'm Talon Elsher, and I'm a senior at Sturgis High School, and I'm ride saddle bronc and I steer wrestle. I've made it to nationals the past 2 years, and both in the bronc riding, and then this past year I made it in steer wrestling. So hopefully go for number 3 this summer. I'm going to college down in Clarendon, Texas. I just signed, so that'll be pretty good.
Ethan Lundeen. I am in middle school right now, but next year I'll be joining the high school rodeo and traveling around with them to rodeos all around South Dakota. I've been bull riding for 2 years in 4-H.
I'm Logan Lemmel. Rodeo's been a part of my life since I was a kid. I only steer wrestle. I have 3 dogging horses. I have a roan, a black horse, and another horse who's my 3rd horse. Just signed on to another school, so that was pretty awesome. I'm going to go to Clarendon, same as Talon Elsher, probably going to room with him next year. And, yeah, excited to see how it goes.